What's up, guys? We on East Fordham Road and Southern Boulevard. Today we was at we in Fordham, Bronx, right? So we're gonna talk real quick about what we learned and what you're learning in mental health facility. So where you pass where the 4 trains at? Let's walk and talk real quick. So where you pass where the 4 trains at, there's a lot of mental health patients at that stop. They were addicted. They had a nice job, a lovely work, and mental health breaks them where they start using drugs and they get addicted to methamphetamine, crack, and cocaine, and they end up losing their house, car, and they end up homeless on the street. So when they ask you for money, it's the drugs that they're on, because the drugs mess them up with the system, and it messed them up in a way where they don't know how to get detoxed. So it is where mental health comes in, where their mind is messed up, but their mind is somewhere else. And I feel like when you in a community and your mind is somewhere else, you don't look at mental difference. You look at the perspective of what it is and how it is going to come and how it's affecting young people. Pastor Jamal was preaching about young people turning towards the devil, and drugs is making them do the same thing because they want to face the devil. They don't want to lead to Yahweh, Christ, and culture. They more want to lead to the drugs and the devil. And we trying to get them off of the drugs so they could get clean and so they could get involved in a program where they could get help. But they refuse to go because they feel like, I want to end myself. I want to do that. I lost a couple of friends that committed suicide because they was addicted to drugs. And the thing about it was, when I lost my homie, I talked to him. I said, listen, this is not the way of life. This is not the way you end your life and shit, But he was like, oh, I want to end it. I said, you don't need to end it, What's up there? Yeah, like I said, you don't need to end your life, and you have a whole life ahead of you that you could gain the wealth of experience of. But sometimes you don't know where your life is gonna come when you don't look at it differently. And when I see it, it's like, you losing yourself, because you don't know when you lost a loved one, and you don't know when they get addicted to certain things, they want to commit suicide. About 95% young people commit suicide subway surfing, 13 years old, 14.